Hello, welcome to my channel. I come back. My name's Kim Magical. Just getting on here for a quick minute. We just got back. 5-hour trip to take my granddaughter home and back. It was quite exhausting, but I wanted to get on here. She's been here all week because of her spring break, but anyways, I went to Delphi. It would have been a week ago, Wednesday. I have lots and lots of information. And I want to put it out there really delicately. Well, I will say this much. I will say, I'm not staying, I'm not including Indiana State Police. Oh, God.
Well, we found her in Austin, between a fresh...
Sorry, I don't know what happened. And I won't say it's FBI, but I will say certain law enforcement in Carroll County, and I'll get more in detail into that. It never set well with me when Sheriff Toby cut off the search that night, called it off. Oh gosh, I didn't really go in a whole lot, but I will say it is like it was eerie being there. It was eerie. All the posters of the different sketches and the girls' pictures, they're all up in all the businesses down around the square. You can tell. Well, I know how it affects the little town I live in. I will say, I think there's a whole lot of shifting of, there's definitely been a cover-up and some information. And this is only for entertainment purposes, only, I have to say that. But I remember coming out, this is before you haven't started my channel, and I made a comment. It's something I saw, and boy did they come. I mean, I didn't even have a channel, and they were all over my comment, but I would be very interested to know if there is a father-son working in Carroll County law enforcement. I said that for a reason, and I will go back I will go back when I get all my notes out. And I will specifically tell you, and I go why I got each. The cemetery. I felt to be very odd, the feeling I got from there. And I will say, I feel the girls were brought back. And they were brought. There's something to the cemetery. I walked through it. But the girls were found on Rob Logan's property. We all know that you know, check that out and everything, and nothing. But for some reason, I feel like they knew the area. They knew the area well. Very well. I don't want to come out. When I come out, I'm gonna tell you names and some things. But until I have the papers in front of me, I don't want to. It was a ritualistic killings. Now I'm more led to, it was more staged to look like it was ritual killings. And and I'm not saying there's been ritual things done there with animals, and I believe drugs were done. And we all know drugs are involved. It tends to put you in a different vibration and tends to let more evil in. I think every word that Doug Carter has said, if you listen to his words, he wants to say so much more, but he can't. And I'm not even This is from a past time I watched, because I'm not clicking on the Delphi's. I want it, whatever I get, it's going to come from what I get from Spirit.
Grab an ice cold can of Celsius and stay active and energized all day. Celsius is better for you energy, made with premium ingredients, 0 sugar, and 7 essential vitamins.
Yeah.
With no high fructose corn syrup, no aspartame, no preservatives, and no artificial colors or flavors. Celsius is just the essential energy you need to.
I don't see the girls being dropped off.
Celsius, essential energy, live fit. Find Celsius on Amazon or visit Celsius.
Where
Find a retailer near you.
it's saying that they were dropped off. Unless it looked so much different back then than it does today, but it looked more like it was a gravel road, and there was a, how to explain it, when you live out in the farm areas, they have those metal gates, and this was a metal gate, and it was painted red, and there's actually a dent in it. There's a dent in it, but I saw them climbing over that. But that's not where they say that they were dropped off. So I still want to tune into that some more. I mean, yeah, I've got a lot more. I need to go over some more stuff, and this is not being led. This is Libby coming through, and Libby is. This isn't to be about gruesome details to be given out. Although I will give out some, but not gruesome details. I think this whole thing is entwined in so many layers. I don't know, maybe this could be something if I remember right, when they interviewed the man who the girl's body was found on his property, he had said, I believe, that they had lit the whole area up as big as a football field with big lights they brought in. Which, yeah, okay, I can see they're looking for more evidence, clues. Yeah, I can see them doing that. My problem with that is, I believe it should have been done to begin with. Hands down, should have been. And he should have been more, put more interest, cell phone pinging all over. I know they say that there's, but I'm getting that somebody tried to get into her phone. Obviously, the family was blowing it up, messages. After 3 failed attempts, that was over. And we'll get back to Keegan Klein and his father Tony. Feelings about that. I know that if you have corruption, it can happen to police departments, especially small Delphi Police Department. More things need to be looked at about who got promoted, I'll perhaps give you the initials when I come back and something that was really strange that happened is, I actually had went on a date with this wonderful person that didn't turn out to be like that. And I remember I didn't understand why. But I remember that morning, he'd always been very, always wanted to hold your hand, and, even when you're in the vehicle, I noticed he didn't want to hold my hand, which that was odd. And I can remember when we found the cemetery, the weirdest thought popped in my head. And no, I'm not saying, no, he's not the Delphi killer. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I'm sitting there. Oh, and another thing that it hit me, too, he went in to get something to drink, and the radio hadn't been turned. And I love music, and I thought, well, maybe it's because we're talking. Then I started thinking, God, it seems like I'm doing all the talking. And then it just popped in my head. I'm looking at him when it pops in my head, and Spirit says, as far as you know, he could be the Delphi killer. Well, that's not what that was telling me Spirit was saying. That is how close he is to Delphi, to the people in Delphi. Oh, you're hiding in plain sight, all right. You think you're watching everybody else, and you're... And let me just say also, maybe it's just me, but I would think even coming through the water, footprints, boot prints left in, I mean, and were those things done at the actual crime scene where the girls were found? I keep coming back to it's being staged. Now, I know who could be very good at staging if they were corrupt. If you get my drift. And we do get people in power that are corrupt. If anybody knows about a father and son work, please put it in the comments. Anything, just... And I want to go back to, I said in the last one that I did, I had said that I see him building stone walls up around himself. Now, this is how things can get interpreted. And it could be interpreted a metaphor in words. Building, building the cement or the blocks around him. It could be better to, keep people from seeing the true him. Or perhaps he works in masonry and that type of work. I'm just saying, sometimes anyways, that's what I'm going to do tonight, guys. But I am going to come back. I'm just really exhausted. And this has been a heck of a week. It's been a great week, but it's been quite... Well, the last couple has been intense, but... yeah, we lots to talk about. Lots to talk about. And I'm gonna have to meditate more on spirit, how I exactly proceed, because, you know, some of this stuff's pretty. I guess I can use initials. Can do it that way, and that's how I'll do that. And I can walk you through how I got every bit of it. And we'll talk more about how spirit shows those things. Sometimes I just get the images in my head. Sometimes I'll hear but like I said, I've been working on this like I said, a week from this last. I mean, it's just been everything. I've got so many notes. It's unreal. So we might go over again, but that's okay. Maybe it's something. I just better be quiet for right now. I'm really tired. Oh God, I'm so tired. Can you see my eyes, my eye color? I swear, blue eyes, and sometimes they don't look blue, they look brown or green, or I'm just really tired. They're watering, and okay, guys. Well, I love you. Libby's so strong. She don't want to stop. She wants justice. Justice needs to be done. Oh, yes. Well, let's all just say a bunch of prayers. The light is getting shown on where it gets to be shown, but we got a whole lot of stuff to go over. Anyways, I'm gonna rest tonight, take tonight off, and watch a funny movie maybe, and get back in. I'm sure I'll be doing more notes tonight, meditation on it. Anyways, I love you guys. I haven't forgot you, and I will talk to you really soon. From me to you, I love you all, and you all are very magical.